I'm loved. I know my worth. I can make a difference. I learn from my challenges. I will succeed and I believe in me. I was just holding this journal and I was thinking about life and I was thinking about commitment. And I have a question for you. My question is, are you committed? Do you have commitment issues with your business? Are you committed to your clients? Are you committed to your dreams of speaking and leading and making a difference? Are you committed? Are you all in on it? Type all in if you're all in on it. And I want you to be honest. I don't want you to type all in if you're like, actually, I'm not all in. Like maybe I could actually give up at some point, not give up, or maybe I could choose a different option. Or if you have a back door or an out or something that just is like an alternate to your life and your business, then maybe you're not fully committed to this thing. You're committed to something else. And so I welcome you into this episode of Unicorn Secrets. My name is Elizabeth Ocean. I am your host, and I am helping you to create the business vision of your dreams. I help women entrepreneurs to create their own online TV show in 30 days or less, which is really awesome for you if you want to lead and speak and grow a following of potential incredible clients that you love working with. So let's dive into this commitment conundrum, because it's a conundrum. If you commit fully on one thing, it can hold you back from being in on other things. Or maybe you've got an out, like I was talking about. Maybe you've got something else that you're ready to do. But if you commit fully, things will line up. Absolutely powerfully, things will line up. And in today's episode, I wanted to explore with you the levels of commitment and what you can do to really increase yours without any grinder hustle, without any pushing or pressure. How many of you want that? Just put yes here right now. Say yes to yourself. Here's what I've seen with women entrepreneurs, especially. If there's a lack of commitment and a holdback, then you'll be switching from one thing to the next, meaning switching from one mentor to the next, switching from one program to the next, switching your business ideas, switching your niche, your niche, or your focus group. You'll be in a state of constant switching. And what this state of constant switching ends up doing to you and your business is it pulls your focus from being able to really be all in on one thing. It pulls your focus and makes you feel overwhelmed. Put overwhelmed right here in the comments down below if you ever feel like you are overwhelmed in your business, and you can track it. You can track it to your level of commitment. You can track it all the way back to that level of commitment and know, oh, if I'm not committed, I tend to like spread out. And I notice it in my own self. I've been an entrepreneur for many, many, many years, and have been a leader for the same amount of time. Like we're talking like 30 plus years. Now, I can track my level of spread outness, my level of feeling of overwhelm to my lack of commitment, which seems kind of funny because when you're feeling like spread out and overwhelmed and like just like, you want to pull back, right? So you pull back on the commitment, like this is too hard, I'm not going to do it. And the commitment drops. And then the spread outness continues. And I see it, I've seen it in myself over the years. Like when I start to have other ideas about the other things that I might do, or following different people, doing different things, changing my mind a lot, not locking into a decision, lack of commitment, spread outness equals lack of commitment and more spread outness. Are you with me on this? Put yes in the comments if you're with me on this. So that lack of commitment and spread outness can really affect you. Now, here's the opposite. When you commit, you focus, you go all in, meaning all in on one thing, not on a whole bunch of things, but really all in on one thing that can make a huge difference for you, your life, and your business. It eliminates distractions. And with distractions goes overwhelm. With distractions also goes away on the feeling of pressure and overwhelm and that burnout kind of feeling and the overgiving kind of feeling. When we commit, we pick one thing to go all in on. And you can do this. You can pick the one thing that is yours to focus on and go all in on it. In fact, I'm going to bring up, there's a quote that I really love. I'm going to bring it up right now on my computer. And read it to you because it is so good. It's so very good. Are you ready for it? Until one is committed. It's this one. Until one is committed, there's hesitancy, the chance to draw back. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth. the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. I love the way this is written. And let me continue on for you. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no one could have ever dreamed would have come your way. Whatever you can do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. I just think this is so beautiful and so incredible because it's talking about this exact topic. And this was written a long time ago, Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. So powerful. Involving all acts of initiative and creation, like your creativity, your ideas, your initiative. Because if you're here and you're watching this, you are an initiator. You are somebody who is a leader who is creative and you want to do things. But if you're ignorant of this, it's going to kill your plans. But the moment you definitely commit yourself, this is really cool, then providence moves too. Everything starts to move together. Like the universe, your angels, your guides, spirit, God, creator, all of it starts to move in your favor. And it lines up things for you because you committed first. It's like you take a step first and then your dreams will take a step towards you. And these things wouldn't otherwise have occurred because if you hadn't have done that. And then a stream of events, I love this part of it, the stream of events issues from the decision, from your decision to move forward and commit, a stream of events, raising in your favor all manner of unforeseen, like you couldn't have planned these things, meetings, material assistance, people, you wouldn't have known these things. But because you committed, it unfolded as you committed, not before. Things are not going to unfold before you make the commitment. And the universe, energy can feel lack of commitment. If you're like, I'll just do this a little bit, then you'll have little bit results. But if you open fully and go all in on the idea that you have in your heart, whether it's landing a big stage, starting your show, starting a group program, leading a retreat, what is your dream to do? Put it in the comments. Let me know. Whatever your dream to do is, if you go all in on it, means you take a risk, you put your money down, you pick a date, you tell people you're doing it. Like that's the risk it takes to commit and go fully and go all in on it. Once you do that, things start to line up. And so this is why I call today's episode the Commitment Conundrum, because if you don't commit, things don't happen. And then you'll sit there and be like, things aren't happening. How come nothing's working? But if you commit, it doesn't mean, here's also the part of the conundrum. It doesn't mean that it will work right away and that it will be all smooth sailing and easy and you'll never run into any troubles and your entrepreneurial dreams will be angels and butterflies everywhere. Yes, it's all around you. But sometimes you do need to work through the hard things to prove your commitment. And that's really something to pay attention to as well, is because the proving of the commitment will come up. It just does. So you say, I commit, I'm doing this thing, I'm doing a launch and I'm going to speak on stage and I'm going to put a program out there. And then the commitment will be tested because nobody joins. You can't get people to attend your event. Your commitment is tested. And you come back around, okay, and do I have the humility to come back in to my heart and say, I know what I'm here for. I know what I was put here to do. I'm going to continue. I'm going to do it again. Even though the ego got bruised, I'm going to do it again and make a subtle adjustment. Maybe you need a coach or a mentor to get their eyes on your business, somebody who is an expert in marketing and sales and funnels and leadership and speaking. That could be me, by the way, for you. You might need somebody to help you to pull these areas apart so that you can recommit and move forward again with courage, with humility. And then your commitment being tested, you move forward and you continue. And then your commitment grows as your skills grow, your audience grows, your heart grows. Your ability to hold space for more people grows. The truth is, if you have a dream to be like, I want to lead 1,000 people in an event, but you haven't done 10 people in an event or 100 people in an event consistently, then it's going to be challenging for you to hold space for that, both in your life and in the setup of the marketing and the launch, and just in the people's energy that it requires you to hold space for. So the universe is only going to give you one little piece that you can handle. You can only handle a little bit until you build your muscles. It's like if you were lifting weights, I would give you a little bit and you would do that. And then you would get bigger ones, and then you would get bigger ones, and you get stronger and stronger as you went. So the commitment has to be paired with consistency. Consistency is everything in your business. So continue to show up with commitment and consistency. Ooh, we're going to do 3 C's today: commitment and consistency. So that commitment, you taking the step forward, moving forward no matter what. Consistency, continue to do it, even if it doesn't work out how you wanted to, because maybe the how you wanted to is going to happen in a year from now, but it requires your commitment and your consistency to get you ready for that year from now moment, when you have a 6-figure launch, when you have a $50,000 month, when you have a consistent base of 30 clients coming in and you're just loving working with them. So everything is preparing you for the desires that you have in your heart. Commitment, consistency. And the 3rd C is, okay, I'm not going to tell you yet. If you wait for perfection, if you wait to have all your ducks in a row, and you wait to have it all done and like laid out beautifully, whether it's a course or a talk or a retreat or a book or proposal or whatever it is, if you wait to have it all laid out perfectly before you start, the truth is you're kind of behind and you won't start. That's the danger, is that you won't start. And so rather than waiting for it to all be there, I used to wait to have confidence. I used to wait to be like, oh, I'm going to be more confident, and then I'll start speaking, and then I'll start my show, and then I'll start leading groups. That didn't work. So what I did instead was I put courage first. Courage first means like, I don't know like if I'm going to say the things right. I don't know if I'm going to sound right. Don't know if I'm going to look right. I don't know if I'm going to look back on myself and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't do that. The voices will come up. But what you need to move forward is courage. So the courage is going to move you forward. So courage, consistency, commitment. These are these 3 parts, these 3 really strong bases that form what you can move forward with in your business. And it's so powerful. So it really starts with commitment. Step 1 is that commitment. I'm committing to my business dreams. I'm committing to my leadership. I'm committed to getting out there and speaking on big stages, committed to those things. And then I'm going to show up with consistency over and over again. Show up, show up, show up, show up. Did I say it? Show up, show up, show up. Keep showing up. And then courage comes through. Courage comes through to actually move you forward in more powerful ways. The courage comes through, and it's kind of like the fuel under the whole thing. I'm just moving forward with courage. So which one of these, commitment, consistency, or courage, is the one that you know that you need to focus on the most right now? Write it down for me. Which one is the one that you know is going to move you forward? Put it in the comments. Just write it down for yourself. Maybe it's courage every day. Maybe it's commitment. Take that first step. Maybe it's consistency. Keep doing it no matter what. Which one is the one for you? Maybe it's all 3. Write them down. Stick them on a Post-it note on your mirror right now, or next to your computer, wherever you are, like wherever you see it the most. Commitment, consistency, courage. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath into these things and let these inform your business. Yes, you've got the strategies and all the things, but if you're leaving one of these out, this might be a mistake you've been making that's holding back your abundance. It might be holding back the clients coming towards you, your business actually working. So I invite you to lean into these, lean into the courage, lean into the consistency, lean into the commitment, and see how it changes your business and see how it changes your heart too. Just like, and I know I'm doing this all the time in my business. I'm coming back to, okay, consistency. Oh, I don't want to post online, or I don't want to make a video, or whatever it is. I come back. It's all about consistency. It doesn't matter how it looks, because people will be moved by your message because you showed up for it. You showed up for them. People will be moved by your message because you showed up for them. Consistency, commitment, courage. Do these things. People will be moved by you and your business. People's lives will be changed if you show up. Stop making it about you, by the way, and make it more about the people whose lives you're here to change. There's power in that. There's so much power in that. And there's so much power in you. So what are you taking away from this episode? Write it down for me. I want to hear, and let's have a conversation around it. Send me a message. I'm so excited that it is, by the way, and during the filming of this particular episode, it's September, which feels like a new year. How many of you feel that? Write it for me. It feels like a new year. It feels like, fresh start. Or, we came through the summer. I spent so much time off grid this summer. It was beautiful, like soaking in my forest bathing hot tub, paddling on my paddleboard on a wilderness lake. It was just like magic. And I want to do more of it. Like, that's how I want my business to be and feel all the time. And so it's happening. Anyway, what was I saying? I got just so like into September. September just feels like this fresh start moment in our businesses. And you can have a fresh new start. And you'll be seeing lots of things coming out that I'm putting out this month and next month, trainings that you can join, new resources for you, new teachings for you, brand new information to lead you down the path of commitment, courage, and the best business dreams of your life. The consistency that brings it right through to you. Okay, so I'm really excited about that for all of you, because I know that there are many of you out there that are like, this is my year. Enough waiting. I need my business to work. I need clients to come in. I need income to come in. If that's you, put yes in the comments down below right now. You need this to happen. This is your year. So keep watching for more episodes and posts coming up, a training that we've got coming up next month for you. This is a fresh start for you in your business, and you just need to make it happen. September also to me means it's the start of the end of the year. Like, we've got September, October, November, because December is basically gone. It's holiday time. So we've got less than 3 months now for you to get the results in your business that you want, so that you can have that by the end of this year. So watch for trainings that I've got coming up for you all. It's going to be an incredible fall, and communicate with me. Send me a message and do great things in your business. Commitment, consistency, courage. Do it all and keep working on your business, because when you do, together we make this world a better place. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Unicorn Secrets.